Alright, Cursed Broch.
This thick-walled broch was once a private prison. Now that you've broken out the only valuable prisoner kept inside, the place lost its sole reason to exist. Does the broch have any future, other than becoming a shelter for criminals or a mad hermit? Does it hate you for stealing its purpose?
Look for treasure in the cells. I'm fighting the Broch itself. Chain attack would chain Greedy Strike, possibly? I mean, it would. It's just, do I want to do that? Let's draw first. Okay, we got double pain from the draw, so instead I'm going to go for Crawling Fire, then double pain the Greedy Strike there. Gold.
Bind a loose
Loads
stone.
of money. We get Wayfarer leaves Stagfather's Charm and an Unstable Powder. Things that I don't really use. L-O-D-S-E-M-O-N-E. What's that spell? Loads of money. Probably. Double Strike's a good cleave. It's a good cleave, Brent. Chain attack and then double strike the midline, I guess, would be the way that would resolve. But that could kill. So there. Small Blessing gets Crawling Fire. Do that for the kill over on that side, then give you the Greedy Strike. And a Fortify. Hit back instantaneously. Take little damage there. We got another meat. That's good, because we're about to meet the meat man. The man both made of and in lack of meat. There's the All-Mother's altar over there. I can't cure her curse yet, but maybe I don't need to. I could take 1,000 gold away from that right now. Let's at least unlock it. We may come back to it. Chain attack dupes, then we have the double strike going out. I'm okay with that. Let's do that, in fact. Exactly. Chain attack dupes. So it hits 38 both times. No, okay, so I still do want to hit a different target instead. There we go, get that kill. That didn't collect it. That's okay. Fortify will do it for us. Skull crack. Reduce an enemy's armor by 5 on chain is the blessed curse there. There's another quick counter and finishing blow. I think we're past the point again of taking things like finishing blow. Cracked Gar. I gave up the dream of getting another one of that earlier. Not sure I regret it. Sizable Knight's gonna try and fight us. Healing power of the altar increased. If we rub this, I think it's you can't heal is the thing that happens after it. No healing for the rest of the game. That's harsh. I can't remove its curse is the problem. I need to unlock the ability to remove the curse from that to really be able to take that, I think. Unfortunately. Hey, Sizable Knight, what's up, bud?
You. I feel like I've smelled you before. I'm so hungry. So hungry.
A certain druid asks you to come back.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm hungry.
Yeah, so we have to feed you sufficiently. Have a piece of meat. Have another piece of meat. So we got to feed him sufficiently so he's no longer starving and then send him back. That's how it's got to go, right? We got an acid bomb and a talking skull. We leave. We actually don't even have to fight there. Interesting. Do I even take this health? Haven't you got infinite money anyway with gambling? No, so you can't gamble infinite times in the town. It's only when you see the event for the first time, as I understand it, you can gamble infinite times. Legendary encounter, Cursed Ball. So I could go get some healing from the Old Mother's Altar, but I also probably don't want that. Healing actually makes us weaker. Okay, yawning portals are on either side of this character. Every few turns, the enemy will try and spawn an enemy from the portal. Destroying the portal will remove all poison, heal everyone in combat, increase your damage, reduce your armor. And then there's the Dullahan, which can poison us with its attacks. Its poison grows stronger each hit. It will also summon more allies. Savvy? So I need to lower your armor as much as I possibly can, as quickly as I possibly can. Ways to do that. The armor of all enemies. Yikes. We can take 3 damage this turn. Dullahan. Love it. Call him that. Random attack. Unfortunately, this is the chain attack. 7 cards in the draw pile. 3 pretty good hits for a small blessing. Am I just unlucky, or do you need to unlock this boss? I don't know if this is a first run boss. A double pane chain attack. Setting this up to cast for a lot. Or, oh no. Or I just draw all of the rest of the cards. That seems good too. Oh, you couldn't get the main target at all? Just checking. Wait a second, I healed 34, but 30, yeah, 34, we did this before, 136, so we're still fine, as long as I don't kill another one of them. I risked that for the money. I didn't want the money.
Power blow.
Dunk. Thank you. If it didn't do the second dunk, I was going to be very, very suspicious there. Draw 2 less cards next turn. That could actually be a problem. Right? Yeah, sure. Unless we just draw all the cards anyway. Anyhow, that was the boss fight of this floor. What does your flute do? Sits up there looking pretty in this run. Weird candle. We'll get 2 of those. Get a cracked gar for ourselves. Merge those. Good lord. Okay, now we're on the path of possibly getting the super polished gar.
An echo of something that happened before.
Get another card out of the deck. These blocks are... It's far past their time. Let's return to the village. Oh, so much money to spend as well. You love it. Well, when I say... Oh, you can only gamble that many times per run. Oh, it's not even in between visits. It's just you can only gamble 3 times each run. Oof.
What could...
Great ability, 75. I can get around a passive skill here. Probably going to do that, honestly. Every turn, retaliate the first hit you suffer, dealing 100% of the damage you suffered. I'll take the random passive skill again. Every time you gain armor, gain also 25% damage for this turn. Candlemaker has increases in duration. Boss Weird Candles is the one that I'm trying to wait for, so we'll wait until we get the tallow to do so.
You're back.
Master at Arms, deck management to remove another card. I do want to get the other block out of there, but maybe that's a little preemptive. But the more blocks I remove, the easier it will be to murder all of my enemies, you see.
The
Blacksmith, hello. I've already bought all of your runestones. I can add common or even rare runestones to the store, and that's actually pretty exciting. I want to get these, though. I want to have an additional slot by base for each of those. It's so damn important to me, and I so seldom have it. Increase runestone drop chance as well. Unlock rare runestones dropping. Gosh, all of these are good. No, I need more slots. I'm having consistently better runestones than I have the slots to put them in. I'm going to need these. I'm going to need these. Oh, but you're right. More runestones dropping means more dust more quickly, which then just... Fine. You got me. You got me. I'll bow to that logic every time. Okay, the exchange is random. We've got transmutes available. Okay, let's have a look at our runestone set and see if we have the ability to max anything out. So could I max out Polished Ethel? Possibly. Would it be something I want to do that much? Not really. Polished Stand. We've got a cracked Gar already in there. We've got one here. So I'd be looking to like trade 3 for a Gar, trade 3 for a Gar, and just getting a super high level Gar, getting a 6th level. I don't need the help right now. That's a good idea. Go do it after the final floor to see the drops from it. Yeah, specifically because I don't need the help from it right now. That's a lot more doable. Okay. I'm going to go to the Lost Soul, and I think I'm actually going to buy out some of your healing mixtures, just so that I can bail myself out in a fight. Let's also make sure that the healing mixtures are one of the combat items we have tagged. Is there anything out here that I know demands health? Rune Carrier, love to see that. Roaming Warband, no, that's the enemies. Bard stands there. It's the Ruined Home. The Allmother's behind. How about up there? I really wish I could just bring up the map as a screen. Can I do that? Oh, wow. It brings me down to the level. Interesting. I don't know if I can bring up the whole map as a screen, unfortunately. Futhark. Okay, so that's just an extra runestone for us. Menace? The Blood Altar over there. Okay, yeah, we don't really have that much HP to really offer. There's a Candlemaker out in the wilds apparently right now as well. Alright, yeah. I'm not even going to ask to be healed. Futhark is good early value. So is the Rune Carrier. Fine, I'm just going to loop. Do a standard loop.
You can feel it. The Candlemaker's nightmare is going to appear again. And indeed, you see the enormous body slowly materializing out of the weirdness.
We'll attack this. Taking out the weird candle scares them off. Jester. Oh, I wouldn't have expected this to be the Jester. This enemy will raise its damage and armor with every hit it performs. It will also spawn minions, or at least it will try. Because we are going to double pain, chain attack. Now we have 3 stacks of duplicate the next card, play Small Blessing, drawing 3 cards and making them all 0 cost. Power Blow is 0 cost, so is Skullcracker this turn now. Cool. We'll start throwing some cards at him. And again, thank you. Okay, and then... Alright! Good fight.
After the battle, to your surprise, then you notice a ray
Monster
of
doesn't die.
light streaming up from the ground. Investigating, you find a beautifully ornamented pin. It clearly belonged to someone quite wealthy. There's a chance that the Candlemaker will know something about it.
That'll be the continuation of the quest right there. I wish they made it so you could actually see the things behind a target more easily. Because you can, right? And if you can see them, if they're not intentionally hiding them, then make them more visible. Because I keep having to hover between 2 different things. Just to try and find the pixel where I can see the information I'm looking for. Pablo. There's a Skullcracker though, so we do have that AoE. In fact, let's do it. 2 down. Oh, that got us 2 levels worth of experience? Hell yeah. Preparation, don't need it. Double block, don't need it. Shield breaker, don't need it. All right, good talk. Protection from evil, don't need it. Repeated hits. Deal 1 hit for 75 damage. Next use in the turn deals an additional hit. Return 5. That card being duplicated actually might be really interesting if it counts the duplication as the next use in the same turn. Because this would be heal for, like, 1 energy, deal 75, then, sorry, deal 3 times 75, and then the second energy is deal 7 times 75. We need to know if that works like that. Vitality. Gain 75%. 75%, sorry, 75 max HP. There is also whenever you kill an enemy, duplicate the next attack type played. Look, yes, that exists. When we have killed an enemy, the game is over already. We don't, that's not relevant. Take crack cal kits, who? Let's have a look back at our weird stones as well. Our runestones as well, by the by. That 75 armor on the first 2 turns is actually serving us really well.
You noticed the ruins of a home that was burned down. There's no telling whether it was destroyed during the war, set alight out of spite, or simply burned down due to an unfortunate accident.
Let's look for some valuables here. I don't really know if... I think this is just like a random dip. I don't know if there's like, you know, the treasure you get from one area has different chance of being a different thing kind of situation. Or if it's literally just click an option, open a door, get something. Sorry, I'm just... Yeah, let's just tie that back for the moment. It kept messing with the green screen on the left side, and that's why I've been tying it back more consistently. Or one of the reasons. Door to the right, let's do it.
You find nothing, and the house changes again.
Door to your left.
You find nothing, and the house changes again.
So this might be one of those ones where, like, you do a certain sequence of things and you get a secret result. Door to left again.
You find...
And again.
You find...
And door in front of you. Talking Skull, Berserker Potion, Smoke Bomb. That doesn't seem like a unique result at all. Wait. There's got to be a weird candle nearby. Oh, no, wait. It was just being near that okay, cool. It was just being near that it diffused the weirdness for just a moment. Double strike is the cleave. Interesting. Interesting. All right, let's double pain. Oh, we actually don't double cast things by base right now. We've got too much HP. All right, let's pop a blood candle. Gosh, why did you have to increase my current HP as well? Off a 10 HP, I can do that 2 times. But I'd still have to get below 50, and I can't do that. Or below 55. Get to 65. Gosh. Just deal damage to me. Not too much, but just damage. Some damage. I will draw no cards next turn. Okay. I'm happy with only stunning that target. Good amount of HP. Repeated hits. Now, we need to see how this is going to work. So is it going to hit 3 times here? 1. Second hit. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, we don't even have the ability to GP yet. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Of course. Oops. I can lower my HP with the Wayfarer leaves to get there. Excuse me? That's a lot of damage they intend to do, though. Should probably find my way around them then. Okay. I'm gonna pop 2 copies of Wayfarer leaves, getting below 25% HP. I'll use Crawling Fire 2 times there. Is this gonna be for 2 hits and then 3 hits? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yes. And then this comes back at 4. Yeah, repeated hits is really good. I didn't click that. I didn't actually let that one go from my hand, by the by. That was a mouse situation for us right now, unfortunately. I mean, that's... We're not going to do much damage with it anyway, because we're going to... Now it actually won't let me even cast the card. I broke the game? Literally? I might need a new mouse. Yeah, I've got to still send this one in for RMA. All right. We got him. We cracked calc. We've cracked calcs, and we don't care. They are not really relevant to us.
You cannot see silence anywhere nearby. Maybe a potion provided by Hilda could help you to lure her out for a talk?
Use the potion.
After a moment, a white swan swoops low from the sky and lands in front of you. As soon as its legs touch the ground, it morphs into a human.
What's that? Oh no, it's you. Set me free. I warn you, I'm dangerous.
I don't want to hurt you. I'm here on behalf of Wayland.
Oh, him. Yes, I sometimes miss our meetings. He was a fun boy indeed. And naive, too. Why would anyone declare love to a creature they don't understand, that doesn't even speak? He is so stupid. All of you kind are. I thought he ran away because he finally realized that I fed on him. But then I found out he was accused of treason. Tell me, did he ever learn that it was the other guy who set him up?
What?
So he never realized that the other blacksmith sabotaged his own army? He wasn't a fun boy. He wasn't as gentle as Wayland. But at least I had a good laugh watching their mighty swords breaking like sticks. They were dying, crushed by their own breastplates. Now you tell me my poor, naive Wayland was found and he still misses me? Well, too bad for him. I don't need him anymore. Farewell, stranger. I don't think we'll ever meet again.
Wait, who or what are you?
Maybe someday I'll tell you more in exchange for a precious bite of you. For now, I'm full, and I don't need you. Begone, stranger.
Alright, maybe we'll see you one of these days. Mayhaps we will. Mayhaps we won't. Let's head back over this way. Blood Altar. That is actually going to be offering of HP. I don't know if it scales the amount of HP you have. I'm probably going to have to pop a potion before I go to it, just in case. I love how repeated hits is working here. It's double pain on... I didn't need to do that. Yeah, it already had enough. If anything, it had more than enough already. 3 hits and then 4 hits thereafter. Refreshing Breeze for an extra energy. Losing 24%. Honestly, no. Skip all of those as well. At the start of combat, deal a hit for 125% damage to a random enemy. Deal 25% more damage for every 10% of HP loss. Whenever you suffer a hit, cleave. And then the first 3 hits of combat reduce the armor of all enemies by 25. I mean, I might as well do Fear. Take a crack tier 2. Do I want to merge crack tiers? First 3 turns of combat gain 75 armor? I could do that. Those are the only 3 turns I am in combat. Alright, let's pop a healing mixture before we go to the Blood Altar and pray so that we can pray to forget. Removing a card from the deck. These Crawling Fires are not as much damage as all of the rest of the cards in the deck anymore. By a lot. By a mile. Alright. The Bard's got Songs of Removal as well, don't you, bud? Oh, yeah, you do. You do, don't you? It's the Candlemaker's event as well. May forget what's actually in there right now. Let's go to the Roaming Warband first. Alright. Now, if I just Skullcrack the Necromancer immediately... Yep. Yeah, it does exactly what I expected it would. Chain attack, and then double up on that. Maybe double strike for the cleaves instead. Okay, I'll Crawling Fire here, halve you, and then double strike on... Actually, Small Blessing first. Yeah. Yes! So we got double pain, and then we're going to double strike. That does the AoE. Oh, it doesn't even do enough to split these? I was certain it was going to. Oh well. Let's double up on random attack to try and get negative armor on a target. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Chain attack, repeated. Okay, I can just repeated hits to remove all of these targets from the board pretty easily as well. That's one of the really good things about that card. Stronghold, hold breath, and all in. This turn increase the damage you deal by 50%. The rest of them we've seen prior and turned them down prior, and we'll turn them down yet again. One more cracked Ethel will get us the full high-level cracked Ethel, but still don't know if it's really what we want to be doing.
The choking stench of tallow permeates the air. The Candlemaker's house stands alone within the weirdness. The inquisitive tendrils held at bay by dozens of flickering weird candles. You weren't the only one who came up with the idea to search for weird candles in this old house.
Welcome on in, hit people guy. Hope you're well as too. Okay, this is a rough one. We'll see what we can do. Let's try and see what happens if we start with that. Okay. If we do that, people die. Good, interesting. Let's draw. We got Greedy Strike. That's all I was looking for. Up. And then might as well polish you off too, bud. Gonna crack calc from it. We get 2 weird candles. Decent amount of experience too. Nevertheless, let's not forget the experience. The experience is a huge amount of reason to take any of these battles in the first place. Okay. If we can duplicate that once, it's good enough. Let's double pain on Greedy Strike there. Nice. Skull crack you, and then double strike might not be enough. Repeated hits 2 times over though. That'll do it. Another healing mission for me. Crippling attack. Deal a hit. If the enemy intends to attack, stun it. That could double stun enemies, which is not bad. Double edge we've turned down previously. Short pause we've turned down previously. Man, no. I still just want very dense cards. Whenever you receive a hit, I don't receive hits. So at the start of combat, I'm just gonna hit an enemy for some damage then. Cracked! Oh, we got it! Is that the final one, or was it? No, we're still looking for 2 more. But it is the one that we do want to upgrade.
Did you have any luck finding my brother?
I have his spear?
You give him the spear and see tears forming in his eyes. He starts humming a sad song, like he's saying goodbye to his brother.
At least he didn't die on that battlefield.
You tell him what you heard at the supply wagons, that Hone didn't want to join a fight between some unknown kings. The bard smiles briefly, but there's no joy in this smile.
But he's gone anyway, and there's nothing I can do about it. I've lost 2 brothers now. What's the point of me being here, then? And why was I spared?
Try to comfort him. You don't not get your hopes up at this time. What are you talking about? Try to comfort him.
You explain that the spear doesn't prove his brother's death. It just proves that he left his spear behind. The bard looks at you, visibly surprised.
I understand. Weirdness can work in mysterious ways, and the fact that he left the group doesn't mean that he died.
However, you warn him that Honir might have changed due to the weirdness. He might not be something that the bard would want to see.
Thank you anyway, friend.
Well, that was not getting his hopes up. Really? It feels like we did all of that. Let's learn a Song of Forgetting. Because of course we're going to learn a Song of Forgetting. Let's get another Crawling Fire out of the deck. Yep. War Mother's Altar over there. Even more money I could attempt to plunder. Maybe not, though. Might as well visit on the way past at the absolute least, though. Your bro's probably a monster. Anyhow, can I request a song? Play Oasis's Wonderwall. Hit next card played. Okay. I see. For random attack, looking to try and get negative armor on someone, pretty sufficient. Nice. Then I'm going to chain attack you, having taken actual damage to that. Greed Strike over there, getting the kill. Small Blessing, 10 barrier on all enemies, lose 10% of our current HP. Of our current HP? That's nothing. I don't care about. Oh, hello, Skullcrack. Hello, the solution to all of my problems. How are you today? Thank you for thumping again. That's what I was looking for. 2 for 125 cleave. I could do it. But I could also not. And that's fine too. Thump. First slash, quick attack. Quick attack for 2 draw there, not bad. Whirlwind for AoE as well, not bad. Turning them all down, they're not good enough. They can be not bad and still not good enough. Oh, we're even getting close to a super polished stand even? Futhark doesn't ask for HP, so I don't think I need to pray to the Old Mother or anything like that before we go into this. Your bro's a monster, Lamau. Singbard. Look, it's the right priority as far as I'm concerned. We comforted, and then we dutifully requested a song. Okay, let's double pain. Chain attack. Chain. Okay. So now I cast a random attack 3 times in a row if I do that, but I could also just Small Blessing and draw 3 cards and make them 0 cost, which is the way we should almost certainly always go with that. Thump. Good thumping. Real thump hours. Some random attack as well. Skullcrack him even. It's like that one David Bowie song. Chainers. Turn and face the chainers. Human liver as well as meat. I wish we had the Sizable Knight still to give that to. Yeah, that's all block. I'll block. That's not what I do. Whenever you kill an enemy while the ultimate ability is active, fully recharge the ultimate ability. No. While your ultimate ability is active, all of your hits reduce enemy armor by 50 until they enter combat. No. Whenever you use your ultimate ability, stun all enemies and draw 3 cards with their energy cost reduced by 1. Like, I'll take it, but I don't use my ultimate ability. When are you gonna get that game? I don't do that. We do kind of look like a little bit of a budget David Bowie kind of shit. Yeah, I could totally see that, right? We're like Thin White Duke era. Yeah. Oh, I can totally see it.
Hello, noble knight. For a moment, I thought you might be my mother, finally returning. Silly me.
Oh, it's the
I haven't seen
Runestone
her
he's
for a
holding.
while, but that's okay. I have my stones.
That's the one
Do you want some?
the darkness wants. 3 random common Runestones is probably the one I want to go for, though. Stan, Ethel Stan. I was looking for any copies of Gar, if you had them, but I will combine those and then combine them again, getting a flawless Ethel. Every card we play increases our damage by 15% for the turn. Is that better than 4 damage? I don't know it is. I don't know if it necessarily is. Aloy, it also, yes. Very Aloy vibes. I actually finally watched the video on Polygon. They released it 3 days ago about textured hair, and specifically the kind of like the considerations that are made in creating hair that looks realistic for characters, as well as hair that looks realistic for more than more than just the whitest people, or like having really straight hair in particular, right? So like textured hair. It was crazy how much work it went into Aloys, right? Oh my god, that video is so good.
You can feel it. The Candlemaker's
Again?
nightmare is going to appear again. And indeed, you see the enormous body slowly materializing out of the wind.
How many times are we gonna have to give you the business? I don't know if you're ready for all of the business we're gonna have to give you. Okay, next couple. God, I wish I had one more energy right now. Wait, it doesn't matter, does it? Okay. I'm gonna take the human liver. Truly a Jester, because what a joke, you're not wrong. So, maybe I just want to stay running around on low light? Because that Jester has to be part of a quest line, right? A candle, we already used that one. That Jester has to be part of a quest line at some point. And is it killing it enough times? I don't know, maybe that's the triggering condition. Got an item from the Jester? The second time we killed it, or the first time we killed it? Berserker potion. Beautiful. Oh, we got the beautiful pin from it the first time. You're right. You're right. You're right. That's probably already quest completion. It's just still able to activate because we haven't finished the mission. Appreciate it. Milestone. Extinguish for a weird candle that I don't intend on ever using. Treasure Guardian, eh? I'm the Treasure Guardian. Guardian of the treasure. Duplicate the next card played. There's a skull cracker there as well. Let's start out with the skull cracker. Use these repeated hits on chumps. Gaining energy back. Only available while fighting the preacher is these hits over here, the divine oil. I'm just charging this up on all your chumps, bud. Then eventually it's coming for you. Chunk Master, picking up what I'm putting down. Hell yeah, bud. I mean, these divine oils are now full damage, so yeah, let's just end the fight. Seems like a good way to go about it. All right, let's actually use the treasure pile again. Fine, 2 more damage. Look, it's good enough. It's good enough. Rune carrier. I'm going into battle, and I need only your strongest, and I need only your Gar runes. You cannot handle my Gar runes. You need less Gar runes. You didn't kill? Is that allowed? I don't know if that's illegal, but you, my friend, hit me. Did you reactivate my 75% stuff? No, I'm not below enough HP. I'll purge those disturbances and get hit again then. Can you actually, like, shape up like you mean it, my man? Give me a buff. Thank you. Gosh. Let's draw. We're looking for another dupe. We got the dupe. I'll be taking that money, thank you. Crack calc. That is another combo for us. I probably shouldn't be joining those just because I'm not able to transmute them thereafter. Go for runestones. How about the cracked guard? Excuse-moi. I'll be taking both of those and shoving them in the flawless guy over there. Hell yeah, we're increasing our damage by 6 there. So we've got our base damage increased by 10. Good. Also got my Flawless Ethel there, so I don't really care about that much. Cracked here, cracked here. God. Does it... Wait, you had tears, didn't you? Yeah, you did. We can get almost to the full level of that. Pure. Pure. Start each combat with plus 30% bonus damage. Every turn, lose 5% damage from that bonus. Start combat with 30 bonus armor. Every turn, lose 5 armor from that bonus. That actually doesn't even seem that powerful. Like, compared to some of the base stones. Gain 50% this damage this turn for every inflicted stun. In an arm slot, stun a random enemy every 5 turns. Honestly, I don't think I need either of them. Pure. One more stand is a flawless stand. How many more stands do I? One more stand is a flawless... Oh, yeah, because we have another stand over there. Can I sort these just to, like... Wait, actually, there is just one that instantly sort. It sorts by rarity, not by pair... it should sort by pairing. Or at least it should have the option to. I understand sorting them by... I understand the reason to try it, but... Like, the usable version of it is sorting them by their pairing. Menace. I don't know if I know you at all. I don't know if I've encountered you. Double Pain dupes the Greedy Strike yet again. So we can Double Pain Chain Attack Greedy Strike. Love it. Double Pain Chain Attack. Then Greedy Strike 3 times. Do I want to do it like that? I kind of do. Why am I trying to get so much money? I guess, you know, it'll give us the... Oh, we can random attack now? Yeah, I'm doing that. Thank you. You know, it gives us the metagame resource at the end of the run. So there's a good reason for it, regardless. Double Strike has the cleave. Skullcracker has the murder. Skullcrack for the murder, and then Double Strike for the cleave. I was wondering if I had any way of cleaving against these after they came out. Clearly not, but I just wanted to see. Okay, this repeated hit, though, gets us so far the way down there. Beautiful. Throw the chain attack. Don't need to do anything else. Random attack will do it. Another cracked tier. Actually? Merge. And then? Actually? Excuse me? Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me get him. Combine those as well. First 3 turns. We're getting the plus 75%. We're getting a lot of flawless stones. I'm liking it.
You approach a weird, ethereal being. It exists in the material realm, yet leaves a fleeting, otherworldly impression. Her eyes twinkle and glow with a unique emerald shade. She's not a witch, that's for sure, but you're not exactly certain she's human. She seems to be composed of wood moss and starlight, but the warmth she evokes in you is soon frozen by the realization that she sits in a writhing snake's nest. Oh my, look who we have here, my darlings. Another lost soul. She stares as more snakes slither from the woods. Tell me, what is it you want, traveler? We can do things for you if you simply promise to leave our nest in peace.
Ask for healing, ask for health. Sorry, healing, wealth, weird stone, or experience. I'm gonna go for wealth because I'll actually get 2 times that. And also I've got a lot of weird stones. I've got enough to get the next upgrade. So we'll go for the wealth.
Take it then and move along. May our paths never cross again.
And we get, 601 wealth from that. It's got doubled by the passive that we got a lot earlier. And then we also just have, increased wealth earnings from a few other things. Just sat around, just meta upgrades given it. And also, earn 130% of currency with difficulty level 4. Is that it? Rune Carrier, All Mother's Altar, Candlemaker. Yep, that's it. Let's go. Unfortunately, there's not a merchant on this floor. So good if there was. Horned Warden. This enemy will summon card-stealing allies. Will it? Will it? I'm not saying it's not going to. I'm just saying, will it? I'm just asking. I'm actually going to pop the Wayfarer leaves. Yeah, and lose 25 armor for a couple turns. So throw the Greedy Strike right now, I guess. Enemy's not attacking us. I don't want to lose the damage for the next turn. Yeah, because I'm going to want to deal with these if I can. If I can at all. Double Strike is a cleave. Double Pain, Double Strike. The cleave is only 20% of its damage done to other allies. Not going to be enough to do anything against these bone abscesses, really. Incoming damage is incredibly low, so I don't really need to worry about taking damage this turn. Four cards left in the draw pile. They're all good. I'm going to dupe the Small Blessing here. They're all great cards to pull out. Okay. Let's chain attack the random attack here. Nice. I mean, I want to be able to hit the same target 2 times with the Skullcracker so it actually dupes. Took down one of the enemies for me. All right, cool. Well, if you're going to do that, I'm going to kill that one, and that one. You have only one more return. In fact, you don't return after this fact. So I could throw that there, deal 5 hits, or just murderlate you. Gonna be hard to steal my cards now, friends. Chain attack into Small Blessing. Honestly, that has been really proving itself valuable. Although, I feel lacking in ability to remove enemies' armor. I thought I took Fist of Stone to remove enemies' armor, but I guess I might have not taken it, despite the fact that I was almost certain I did. Let's chain attack into Small Blessing. Let's repeat it. Double pain? Double pain? Awful. Would he... Oh, it's a repeated hits. Oh, no, wait, it doesn't have Ascension, so it does come back on 1 cost anyway. We'll throw that as well. And then I guess I'm going to double pain and skull crack. There we go. There we go. This is what we were looking for. The ability to get random attack out there multiple times. Let's double pain and then random attack. So now the enemy's armor is, no. The enemy armor is, doesn't. Goodbye. Oh. It's not a goodbye yet. Goodbye. That's a goodbye right there. Take the weird candle. Take another tear. One more for a Stan. 3 more for a calc. So we could probably get a
Feels like an
stand.
echo of something.
Removing a card from the deck. I mean, I don't even know the card that I want to remove at these points. Double Strike is feeling pretty weak. Repeated Hits is just a better Double Strike. Let's remove Double Strike. Okay, and then, annoyingly, I have 18 Weird Candles, and I have a strong incentive to walk as much as I can in the light. So, I'll tell you what. YouTube viewers, I'm going to be walking for like 10 minutes right now. It's going to be a little bit slow. I'm going to put you on pause. I'll come back. Literally all I'm doing is farming tallow and making sure that I use the weird candles before the end of the run. I'll bring you back when we're done. Welcome back, YouTube. We have just farmed a huge amount of tallow. It's time to return to our village. Beautiful.
Ah, good to see you. Need a candle or two?
Not yet, because you got to tell me what this whole pin situation's about.
You show Luch the pin you found on the ground after fighting the monster. You see sadness welling up in his eyes.
I'd recognize this pin anywhere. It belonged to Min, one of the best singers I ever heard. He ran away from home. A young sire, now a disgrace to his royal family. But that's all I needed. Now, give me a moment to prepare the surprise.
He disappears into his secret room, but he leaves the door open so that you can still hear him talk.
The more I think about this, you see, the more I realize that they weren't bad people. Just fearful. And ultimately, corrupted by that manipulative freak. Well, I suppose I can't do any more to avenge them. If only they'd used their own minds, they would have found me and stayed safe. But brainwashed, they had no choice but to obey this freaky Jester.
He comes back holding a very strange candle.
Here. A gift. But unfortunately, one you won't be able to use very often.
We've got a special card unlocked as well as an NPC saved here. Where is the card that we unlocked? Excuse me? I'm not seeing it. Get an upgrade to the boss weird candle as well as initial weird candles. Gosh, that's a lot of weird candles. Maybe it's just dropped into our inventory already. Acid incense, weird candle. Nothing looks like a special weird candle or anything in here. You need to buy it? Does he have it in his talk menu? Oh, that wasn't there, was it? That wasn't there when I was just looking just a couple seconds ago. That was never there. It still isn't to this day.
You're back.
Deck management, get a new card from you. No. Draw more cards for the first turn. No. Do you have anything to say about the whole I met your Squire situation? I've seen a man wearing the coat of arms you mentioned.
You tell him about the man you encountered during your travels in the weirdness. You mention that he's collecting stones to build his kingdom while still wearing the coat of arms of Lord Warwick.
How is it possible that so many good people die, but the scum always survive?
The Master at Arms buries his face in his hands.
I'm pretty sure that the man you met isn't actually a man, but a true example of a human monster. It seems that his mind was twisted beyond recognition by the weirdness.
Hmm?
You see, Lord Warwick had a son, and I refused to train him because I saw how he treated the other soldiers. He was a cruel, unapologetic, and vicious brat.
Good call.
He was full of delusions of grandeur. He imagined himself as the Lord Commander of Arthur's armies and whatnot. He kept saying that he'd rule over his father's kingdom, or he'd burn it to the ground and create a new one, a better one. Seeing as how everything around us has gone to hell, what would you say about a little favor?
I'll kill him for
It
you.
will be messy, but I'd really like to see this bastard.
Oh, I actually
erased
didn't think he
from
was going to ask that.
forever.
I thought it was going to be a joke.
Are you up for it?
That I pitched that option already. Of course. Of course. Are you kidding me? You telling me this chumped up yuppie needs a bopping? We'll bop with the best of them. Seamstress, do you have the ability to... Yes, you do. All right, Seamstress. Wait. Remove curses. We should probably unlock remove curses. Buy for 750 is occasionally going to be worth it for us. I don't need another random passive skill. I could theoretically take one. But I'd rather just get more upgrades for the scientist after the map. And then we want the blacksmith. Oh my god. Yeah, we spent 16 and we've already got 13 more runestone dust back. Yeah, I feel like we made the right decision. So I'm going to want the blacksmith to give us what exactly? The menu here isn't particularly good for it. One single polished stand, if we can get one. 3 calcs, if we can. 3 calcs is not a good idea. We probably just turn 2 calcs and a tier into 1 stand and just move away with that.
The blacksmith.
So let's translate rather, sorry. 2 calcs and a stand. Well, no, it's not stand. 2 calcs and a tier, right? 1 tier, polished calc, and then the polished calc from here. And we transmute those into a stand. Get picked. I hope I did that right. If I didn't, then oopsie. It's fine. It happens. Nice. All the stand. Walter Market, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. Jerome and Jan, welcome back to the Republic for the 4th month. Hey, Raps. Evening, Raps. How's it going? It's going damned well. You're about to witness the end of this run. I do apologize about the timing in that situation. However, you are about to see the bops the run do. It do big bops. Lot of bop. All bop. Hey, bud. Oh, you can get tallow here as well. Oh, wow. We could have just done that there. Okay. 4 dweller. Okay. Yeah, I can see you trying to have stats and stuff over there and stuff like that. That's fine. You can enjoy having that. That's okay. But I wish I had the ability to generate an extra energy in here as well. It would actually be quite good. That is okay, though. We double a random attack. Perfect. Your armor is now negative 200. Let me get some wealth from you. Tainted Force. Play it out to get rid of it? Yeah, I'm gonna play that out to get rid of it. I should have played it at the start, as it turns out. Okay. So the main thing I'm looking for is still as much armor reduction as I can get on the enemy. So to that end, let's start with a draw. There's the double pain and the random attack again. Double pain, random attack. That's another negative 50 until the end of combat. Chain attack will dupe the next card played. No, I gotta use the draw because... And by the way, we're consistently drawing the same deck every single turn if we get draw in the opening hand. Random attack again. Go. Negative armor. There's the random attack. Fine. We use the random attack. Get a giant amount of negative armor on you again. And then repeated hits. For some bops. And for some more bops thereafter too. Stunlock OP. We would be able to kill this enemy easily even without the stunlock. Like, You know what? Actually, yeah, I'm just going to give you an example of it. We have this, 685 to 936. Yeah, that's modified by the enemy's base armor, but 1, 2, it would have cast again. We can do that every turn if we want to. Nice. Imagine letting the enemy play exactly this game as solitaire. I ultimately aim to make all of the games that I play solitaire. I don't care if they're single player, I want them to be the singlest player. I want them to be the superlative thereof. Steel Barrier, the first blocked hit in a turn gives you an ultimate charge and gain 10% lifesteal if you have all ultimate charges. I feel like we already had unlocked that outfit. That's okay. Blockade, gain a block chain. That's super cool for a character I haven't yet played. Raw Power, the Sentinel, by the way. Is Sentinel? No, they're the other melee class, the one that I still haven't played. Hot Iron, deal a hit for 350% damage, lose 10 HP. It's weird. Some of them say offer HP, some of them say lose HP. But offer just says lose HP. Why the overlap? Raw Power, mark yourself or an enemy for the turn. The target's damage will be increased by 50%, but the armor is decreased by 50 as well. Flesh Barrier, if your barrier is undamaged, is damaged rather, gain an ultimate charge. So this is so that hitting barrier does count as a hit, effectively, for the sake of your ultimate charge. Berserker Rage, whenever you use your ultimate ability, increase the damage of your next hit by 100%. Not really relevant to us. Sacrificial Dagger, offer, self-inflicted loss of resources or statistics. Oh, it's usually a percentage, I guess. No, but I've seen offer 5, as in offer damage as well. Offering is a special effect that has synergies. Oh, okay, cool, that makes sense. Sacrificial Dagger, offer HP, gain 50% damage until the end of combat. Neat. Mark of Blood. This would actually be pretty good because I would have had the ability to increase my damage and do lifesteal things and still try and keep myself below a certain amount of HP. That's really good for being able to control your own HP and your own damage output. I like that. Mark of Blood. Reduce an enemy's armor by 50 until the end of combat. Next turn, they'll heal back to full HP, cost 0. And Rush, offer 5% of your max HP. Draw a card. Its cost is reduced by 1 this turn. Yeah, I guess if you have enough lifesteal, Rush is totally reasonable. So we've saved another soul from corruption. We haven't recruited another villager. The village said that I had all of them there, so I don't know. Maybe there's 2 more that still need to get patched in, or they're like end game situations. I don't know. Slay the final boss has obviously the score that it has there or there.